Hi AMF crew, my name's Anna and we are on day 5 of the 30-day challenge. This workout is called Invigorate and here we are going to start to step things up a little now. I know you've all done yesterday, so you're prepped and ready. So if you want to stand, we're going to start by warming up our body. We do 1 squat, so not deep today, and lift. So we're trying to engage our glutes and add some load to the quad, pushing those knees out and letting them come slightly forward. We're not going deep. So you need to take this at your own pace and keep it nice and controlled. So dropping into that squat, lifting and squeezing the glutes, trying to keep your pelvis averagely level. Nice, keep it going. Squeeze those butt cheeks, push into the flat of your foot and lift. Nice work. Give me another 5. As you get warmer, you can increase the depth of your squat. But for now, we're just going to keep it here. 2 more. Lift, down, and lift. You're doing the same thing. 1 squat, but then you're going to bring it back. So not deep. Just go how your body feels. Listen to your body. Drop down and squeeze your lovely butt cheeks. So it's just a little kick back. Trying to keep the pelvis level. Good. Another 4. 3. 2, last one. Good. We go straight back into our side lifts. So now we're feeling warmer through the lower half of our body. We might add a few more centimetres if we feel that we're ready. Good. Down and squeeze. 3 to go. Take it at your own pace. No need to rush. Let those knees move out. Last one. And straight into your kickback lift. Good. So if you're quite flexible and you're used to squatting, you might be able to drop this down even lower now. If you're not, you just stay up a little higher, decrease the depth. 4 more. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Fantastic. Brilliant. Come to the top of your workout space. Drop into some lunges, starting with your front leg. So bring it back and square that pelvis, looking forward to the wall. Bend the back knee, only as deep as you want to, and squeeze this rear glute. So your front knee is allowed to move forward, your back glute will contract as you come up. As you go down, you'll feel your front butt cheeks stretch, so we're squeezing through that one as well. Now if you feel ready, we're going to open our chest, squeezing our back, finishing off our 10 lunges right here. Just a couple more. Thinking about the butt cheeks. Good. And change legs. Into position first. Bring that back leg pelvis forward and drop into these lunges. Squeeze the elbows back for me. Really nice. Building some heat through your lower body. And don't forget, you are only go as low as you feel the magic. So if it's painful, it's too low. It's too low for today. I shouldn't turn my head while I'm talking to you and fell over. Just about how my day's going. I've already smashed a light today. Average work. Good. 2 and last one. Nice. Shake them out. Shake it all about. Oh. And then change legs. We're going back in for your second set. Bringing that pelvis forward. Open your chest up. Bridge the core. And then drop down. I know there's a lot to think about, but when you get there, it's going to make magic happen in your lunges. So it's almost like your butt cheeks are contracting and your thighs are pushing together, like you're squishing an imaginary watermelon between them. Watermelon madness. 3, 2 more. Squeeze the cheeks and change legs, dropping straight in on this other leg. Down and up, squeeze. Lovely. Lovely job. 4, 5. You need to take these a little slower. That is all good. Just do it at your own pace and you can join us when you finish them on the next exercise. Good. 2, lift and squeeze your back. Lovely, well done. Next exercise, we're coming down to the mat. We're going to go for our plank hold. So first things first, squeeze your arms onto the floor, bring your elbows forward, and I want you to lift and pin. You just do this a few times just to activate our back. Stretching through your mid-back and then packing it down. Good. 3. Lovely. Just a couple more and just really start to free it up and feel it engage. And then we're going in for a plank. So you can do this with your knees down. Stay here. We're just avoiding letting the pelvis come too far in. Alternatively, you can come up. We're going to hold it here for 10, 9. So join your belly button up and in. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Down. Come off the wrist, give them a wriggle, and then get straight back in. Prepare. Lift up onto the toes. Squeeze your core in. Make sure your glutes and your lower back feel magical. Holding it here, looking slightly forward for another 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Down and rest. We're doing it again. Last one. Pin. Hold for 10. Oh yeah, it's like a rocket launch, but with a watermelon. I carried a watermelon. Hold it for 5. Best film ever. 3, 2, and 1. If you don't know that reference, you need to do some Dirty Dancing research immediately. Okay, so this is a new one for us. Working on our plank position, keeping the same cue, so there's elbows pinned in, and I want you to bring your foot up. Now, it might not come very high, it might just come to here. You should try and get it to a point where you can get your heel towards the floor. So you might be able to get it all the way up. That's cool, we'll do that too. So just bring it up, try and get that pelvis level, and then slowly bring it back. It's called a runner's lunge. And then step around on the other side. So don't forget, you don't have to come all the way up here. You do what you got to do. Change legs, one more. Bring it up. Hold. Changer. And change. Cool, so now we've got this movement, we're going to add to it. So if you want one knee down, we're going to activate your glutes in this position. So you bring your hands inside your leg, and I want you to squeeze your butt cheek, the front butt cheek, so that your knee moves open. So it's going to go open, and again, open, all from the cheek. So your butt cheek is the centre of the lever of life. Every time you squeeze it, I want you to hold it here in this position for a few seconds. So squeeze the cheek. And again, 3, good. 2 more, just a couple of seconds. And the last one, lovely. Now we're going to change legs. So if you want to put your knee down, totally can. And then concentrate on squeezing your buttock. This will help with your squats a lot. So if you're bored and you need something to do, you can just do this, just for fun. Instead of stroking the fridge or, I don't know, getting your binoculars out to watch your neighbours or whatever, you could just make it to your mat and give your butt cheeks a little activation. So you've got 4 more. Squeeze in that cheek and hold in, letting your knee might move out only slightly. It's not a big movement. And 1 more. Good, we're going to do it again. So change in your plank position, come round. You need to give your wrists a little roll, you can, that's fine. And then we're going to squeeze that cheek. So I find that this cheek is more squeezy than the other side. So it's just something to focus on, that you might have slightly different imbalances, and that's absolutely fine. We're just looking to even up as much as we can and go from there. There's still shards of glass in my carpet where I smashed my beautiful light earlier. Hasn't been a magical day, people. It's not been magical. 1 more. Step it back to plank, squeeze your cheeks and bring that leg around. And then let's work on this other buttock. We're coming off our wrists briefly. So if you've got dodgy wrists, you can. Also, if you're on a flat, soft floor, and you need to, you could come on your knuckles if your knuckles are healthy. Here, as long as you've got protection and you're lifting up through the wrist. That's what boxers do. Awesome. So give me another 4 squeezes here. Squeeze the glutes. Lovely, last one. Fab. Bring your knee back. I'm going to bring it back to child's pose and just stretch. Let our wrists have a moment. Just feel your back lengthen. Come off. Give them a flap. Give them a little roll out. Come on, wrists. You can do it. Then you're going to come back in. Things that I do need to do is stop doing scratching my face while I'm filming. But I'm at home, so it's allowed. We're doing 3 sets of 10 tricep press-ups, and I know you can do them. So you're coming into your best plank position. You're probably not going to be able to do 10 full body unless you're a secret ninja. You can bring your knees in to make it easier. It's up to you. The rules still apply. Your hands are where they would be in a plank, and you almost move slightly further forward than that, and then you lower down towards the floor. So your chin is in front of your fingertips, and then squeeze up. So we're lowering down, elbows move backwards rather than out, and squeeze. So down, pause, and push. Good. Again. 7. Keep your core tight. 6. Squeeze. 5. Stay with me. You've only got 4 more. Exhale on the effort. So go. 3 more. Lift and squeeze. 2. And just 1 more. Uno más. Bring it up and come off. Shake them. Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake your wrists out. Shake your wrists out. Ah, shake, shake, shake. And you can give a little tap to your triceps. Mwah. Good job. And we're doing it again, obvs, because we love it. So you're going to bring forward, tight core, and then dive down like a dolphin into the ocean for your 10. Good. Keeping the chest nice and open. And don't forget, you can bring your knees in, but you're just still going to look over your hands like a dolphin diving into the ocean. So elbows tucked in and back, even in this position. And you're just going face down, flex and extend the elbows. 2, 1 more. Good. And then rest and relax. Do the wrist dance. What's it? That might help. So just give them a little stretch and just give them a nice gentle roll. We are doing 1 more set, and then I promise we are off the wrists for the remainder of the day. So come forth. We're going in 4, 3, 2 and 1. Dive down and forward. Squeeze. Lots of control. Try not to bounce the movement from the bottom. Good. 7. 6. Yes. 5. Oh my goodness. It's burning. 3. 2 more. And the final one. Well done. And rest. You're coming on your back for the last thing. So you can flop down. I'm just going to try to move my microphone slightly. Okay, we're going to try reverse crunch today. So I know we've worked on our abs before. This is a reverse crunch. So you're pushing your back down into the floor and bracing. So your belly button is drawing into the floor. We are literally just going to lift our knees towards our face. So you crunch and squeeze it in without flopping onto the mat. So there is some crushing of the microphone happening. So I'm very sorry if it's rustling. So draw your belly button in. Bring those knees in towards the face. And keep the range small for today because we haven't done this before. 7. 3 more. Lovely. 2. And 1 more. Very nice. And then relax. Stretch your back out if you need to. You can hug your knees into your chest. It's one of my favourites. We are keeping it small for today because I would rather have small and controlled than a huge range of motion and a bit like we're all flopping about. So let's get our hands back in. We're going to do another 10. So feet off the floor, push your back into the floor, draw your belly button down, and then bring those knees in. 10. 9. Awesome. Keep it going. I know you can do it. 6, 5, 4. Bring it in. Squeeze those abdominals. 2 more. Last one. Well done. And rest. And rest. We're doing it again. I'm going to give you a little progression if you want it. Otherwise, you can stick with what we've just done. So if you want to, you can bring it in, and then you're going to bring one leg forward, tap the floor, bring it back in, and tap the other side. Join me when you're ready. We'll go for 12. Squeeze and tap. Back still in the floor. 11. So no flopping. Absolute control. Good job, well done. Your last handful of magic. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 more. Really feel it in those top abdominals, especially as we lower. Well done. And then bring your knees in. Now on the day 3, we did a reset, which is a stretch. So if you want to add a nice stretch on the end of this, you can always go back to day 3. But I'm going to focus on our technique and our muscle activation and toning when we do these workouts. Well done for today. That was awesome. I'll see you tomorrow to build on what we've just done even further. Have a great day.